What's up, y'all? Welcome to Let's Play Pesterquest again. Because as much as I wanted to call it Play Pesterquest for the third time, like my friend sim Let's Play, that would be a lie, and I didn't want to lie to you. So, it's just called Let's Play Pesterquest again. If you've been on my channel before, welcome back. If not, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Some video games are happening now. A heads up, potential spoiler warning for the rest of this game, Homestuck proper, Hive Swap and its accompanying medias, some Homestuck fanfics, etc., etc. I have a Homestuck PhD, leave me alone. Voice acting may be inconsistent, but I will be trying my best. Today's is John, and actually we are going to pull up, I was looking at the credits, don't mind me, the warnings. There are no warnings for this one. That's fun. Except for, as the top states, violence, language, innuendo, blah 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 blah, as you do. I have, as I said, I have played over this whole game before. I believe I have all of the achievements. Yes, I do. So there will be no sort of keys to how to get some of those more elusive achievements in here. So, let's do Volume 1. Magic is fucking real. Oh, I have to voice act. Shit, I always forget I have to voice act. Let's see if I can turn off this. I did turn the music. So we're back where we picked up. Or we're back where we left off. Give me 1 second. Sorry, my cat was being ridiculous. Anyway. Been a long time coming. We're back here. I did do a friend sim Let's Play. If you want to go check that out. So it's been a long time coming. You click through the last page of the Homestuck epilogues. You read it, you read it, and you read it again. You scroll down to go to the next section and find nothing. The little blue arrow you crave is nowhere to be found. Disclaimer, I took this joke out of the beginning of my videos because I ran out of jokes. I have not actually read the epilogues or Homestuck 2. I am constantly pretending that they do not exist. Go read my fanfic instead. It's so much happier, I promise. What the fuck? Are you serious? What kind of ending was that? Absolutely nothing got resolved. Fuck. You stand up so fast that your chair falls over. Jesus Christ, are you steamed? Maybe eventually, with further thoughts, you'll come to appreciate the thematic elements and contributions to narrative convention. But as of right now, you need to understand. What happened to Dead John? What about Rose and Kanaya and their marriage? What about Teresi and Vriska? You're gonna find that fucking asshole? God, you have to have some words with someone. Stomping out of the little computer room, you blink a few times, trying to readjust to the dim parlor after staring at a screen for so long. Doc Scratch, where is that creepy round motherfucker? Sure got his number now. You know all about how you ruined the lives of 8 human kids and 12 trolls, how he played everybody, including you. At the very least, he owes you his satisfying conclusion to this story. You march confidently down the hall in the direction of a sudden ruckus. Turning the corner, you see 2 figures. One is definitely Doc Scratch. The other is a dark silhouette in a fashionable hat and coat. While you watch, the latter begins to hit the former with a cane. Oh, god damn it. You know what's happening. You know some lore. You need to get out of here before this place goes up into flames. Survive now. Yell about unsatisfactory narratives later. Hey. I already told you. Come sit. My cat makes a reappearance. With that in mind, you leave behind this ridiculous altercation, trampling a pile of notes and photographs underfoot as you make a run for the fenestrative wall. See ya, suckers. You sail, feet first bracing for the smell of overturned earth and the sight of the twin Alternian moons. Man, it's gonna be good to see your friends again, especially now that you're armed with all of this canon knowledge. But what surrounds you is not Fozzer's corpse field. It's a whole lot of nothing. Are you lost between worlds or something? Look at them go. Look at that reader go. Why can't we all just achieve genderless white orb and a cute hoodie? Or just a genderless orb, actually. Just a genderless orb and a nice hoodie. Very projectable. I have Coke scented and flavored chapstick this time. And yes, my chapstick has made a return. Wait, no. You see a glimmer in the distance, a bright white light. Swelling down a surge of panic, you move toward it. Fuck. The light coalesces into the form of a small, symbolic house. Hey, you recognize this house. You wonder if you can just... sort of... Oh. Okay, well... You did that. A barrage of images hits you. Broken, chaotic flashes, too fractured to make sense of. You just stuck your hand into the most powerful item in the whole of this narrative, and your body is not taking it well. There's so many images. So many images. Oh my god. Look at him. Bright, sizzling pain hits the nerve center of your brain and radiates out into your extremities. Wow, you are a moron. You aren't a comic character. You aren't meant for this sort of metatextual energy. It hurts, it burns, it unravels you from the inside out, and then everything goes white. An exception has occurred. Whoop! What a lovely morning. The air is fresh and crisp. It's early spring, probably. You find yourself on the sidewalk in a suburban neighborhood, facing a neat, friendly house. A neat, friendly boy stands at the window on the second floor, looking down at you. At least, you hope he's friendly? Man, you'd really love to be his friend. Fun fact. The first time I ever played Pesterquest, the first time I tried to sit down and play Pesterquest, I saw John. I will be calling John because in the context of the story, still 13, it is 2009. I figured I'd get that out there. First time I saw John, I almost cried and I had to close the game. I didn't come back to it for 2 weeks. So, shows you what kind of mood I was in. Listen, I bought the hardcover of the first two Homestuck books because I had money to burn, I guess. I had money to burn. And let me tell you, I think until the day I die, the words "the young man stands in his bedroom" are going to kill me. They come right from my kneecaps. It's just how it is. Unfortunately. At first you think the boy is looking at you, but instead he appears to be looking at the mailbox, which is stuffed so full that the door is half open. Looks like someone crammed a whole box in there. Hopefully you pull it out, along with a couple of coupons and envelopes stuffed with a green symbol. You go to give the boy a thumbs up, but he is no longer at the window. Memory prickles at the corners of your awareness. You feel like you've maybe done this before? While you're standing there ruminating, a car pulls up. The driver is wearing a hat and a suit, and is probably the owner of this house and the father of that friendly boy. Oh shit. You're just standing out here with all of his mail. He's going to think you're trying to rob the place. You're gonna rob the universe of its intended narrative direction. Oh, actually, sorry, I meant to get this out of the way at the beginning of the video, and then I forgot, because it is 3 a.m. and I am in a state. I know that not very many people like Pesterquest. I don't actually know the proportions of people who do not like Pesterquest. I know Pesterquest is not some people's favorite. And I know people have problems with Pesterquest. And I'm sure if I, took a second to compare it side by side with the comic, I would also have some problems with Pesterquest. but I'm trying to think of a good way to phrase this. I like the idea that they can be happy. I think is what it comes down to. I think there's some part of me that likes the idea that out there somewhere these kids can be happy. And imagining that maybe through the power of the reader and the teleportation that they can all still talk to each other and still be friends. So yeah, I know Pesterquest isn't loved. I know it's got problems. But so does everything else. You know? Anyway, let's play it cool. Not wanting to behave like a complete buffoon and draw attention to yourself, you've just tied all the mail stuff behind your back. There's a bunch of envelopes, though, and the box is bulky, so it all sort of slithers from your grasp like a bunch of dead snakes. The distinguished man in his flawless suit looks at you from across the yard. Can't see his eyes under the brim of his hat. But you're absolutely sure he's giving you a look of intense fatherly disapproval. A bolt of shame goes through you. Wow, this guy is good. He's not even your dad, and you're just losing it under his disapproval. You expect him to start shouting or calling the cops. You are so obviously stealing his mail. Instead, he just keeps looking at you. Does he know you? Is he someone you should remember? Or is just the platonic ideal of dadliness that crosses time and space, eternal in all its iterations of reality? That sounds like some bullshit, though. Slowly, the distinguished man shakes his head. He goes inside. Can't quite put your finger on why, but you know you have been summarily dismissed. I love this drawing of Dad Egbert. Also, give me a moment. I will return to you. I need to go look up a walk. I need to go look up the roots again. Y'all, I have just had a fucking realization. And okay. I'm just gonna talk about it and also not lose this thought. Fucking one of the other bad ending in this one. I could not remember. For the first 2 times I played this is one of the ones I played twice. I could not remember. I was like, when was everyone sitting in a circle in John's backyard? And it's apparently, according to the fucking trivia page, a fucking epilogue reference. This is homophobia. I didn't want to read the Homestuck epilogues because I fucking hate Dirk. I don't actually. That's mean. I don't hate Dirk as a character. I hate the way he was written in the epilogues. And from what I've seen, a lot of Homestuck too as well. But that's where I want to end me talking about the Homestuck epilogues until I absolutely have to. Speaking of this motherfucker, look at him. So we're gonna hide the evidence instead. Quick as you can, you turn around and dump everything in sewer. Whatever. This is probably all garbage anyway. Who even uses their mailbox these days? The friendly and fatherly figure parks his car, climbs out, and tips his hat at you. Then he walks into the house, not sensing a single thing amiss. The perfect crime. Don't worry, reader. We'll be committing more crimes later. Oh, but here comes the boy out at the front door. God, you hope he wasn't coming down for the mail. The residential boy approaches. Yeah, it was right here. I was just like, oh my god. God. Oh my god. Also, fun fact. If you didn't know, this face, this glasses and nose and glasses or mustache combo is called a Beagle Plus. He might say that in a second, but I figured to get out of the way for what I'm about to say. There is, I might go find it actually, some choice art out there that is like fake YouTube thumbnails or fake YouTube videos of Homestuck characters, and it contains, I I was wearing the Beagle Plus on my gender, and I think about that phrase constantly. So, just, you know. Wait a minute, this is not the same boy you saw peeking through the window. This boss is not a boy at all. It appears to be a mysterious gentleman. You wonder what business this fine, upstanding neighborhood gentleman would have of you. I haven't recorded in a while, for reasons. I fucking forgot I had to come up with a voice. How do I sound like this boy? Hey! I saw you standing out here messing with the mailbox. I figured you might be the mailman? Even though you're not wearing the mailman outfit? Oh yeah, that's you. You're definitely the mailman. Your outfit is in the laundry today. You're just wearing your mailman hoodie instead. See the symbol? It's the symbol of, mail. Nothing stops the mail. That's great. I guess it is true after all, that mailmen are completely relentless in their quest to deliver people's mail. You guys are incredible. Speaking of mail, do you know if I got any today? What? What red package? You haven't seen anything of that. No bills, junk mail, nothing at all. The mailbox was empty when you looked inside. Well, I didn't say anything about the red package. Should I be expecting one? Come to think of it, it is my birthday, so getting a package in the mail would make sense. If it's red, that probably means it's from Dave. He loves red because it's cool. Oh man, I wonder what he got me. Nothing. He got you nothing, you say. Isn't he listening? This Dave fellow probably forgot his birthday due to being a bad friend, and that's why there's no package, red or otherwise. Take conspicuous sip from my water cup. Talk about my thing a second. What? Just kidding, you say. You're sure Dave is a great friend who cares about this kid a lot. His present is probably just late, and definitely not slowly sinking in a subterranean river of shit right now. It's not. What? That's a strange thing to say. Are you sure you don't know more about Dave's present than you're telling me? No, you say. Absolutely not. Actually, he should get what you said about the present being late. He should not be expecting a red package. Not now, or ever. He should trust you, because all mailmen know everything about the mail. Dang, so nothing else? Huh? You said the box was empty? I don't think I understand. Isn't that how it always is when you deliver mail? I mean, you're the guy who's supposed to put stuff in there. Yes, that's right, you're the mailman. The absolute authority over all mail, which means your word must be accepted without question when it comes to the mail he didn't get today. You double-checked everything? You looked thoroughly through the mailbag for anything with this kid's name on it and came up empty. Sorry, dude. You have a mailbag? Where is it? Oh, that old thing? You accidentally dropped it into the sewer before the boy came outside. Oh no, that sucks. All that mail ruined. Maybe I can help you fish it out? No, you mean that's fine. Thanks for offering, fine young cemeterian. But the government will handle this. There's like insurance and such for sewer-related postal mishaps. Yeah, that makes sense, but what if you missed something in there for me, like a game envelope or such? Are you totally sure you didn't miss something? Yes, you are sure. You triple-checked and didn't see his name on anything. Besides, it's really rank down there, very sewery. All the mail has been befouled beyond any hope of salvaging it. Really, it's best not to bother even peeking inside. Ah, reader, I missed you. You're probably right, but hey, how do you know there wasn't any mail for me if you don't know my name? What? God damn it. Huh? Oh, you mean, of course you know his name. mailmen are sort of like Santa Claus. They know the names of all good little boys on their delivery routes. Look at his face. Or pinch his cheeks. Just, man, I started, fuck it, we're gonna talk about this real quick. I started reading Homestuck when I was 13 or 14. I actually don't even know if I have anything really to say about that other than the fact that it happened. And I'm not, 13 anymore, as the passage of time suggests. And they're just kids. They're just kids. Yeah. Wait, okay, that sounded creepy. You really regret phrasing it like that. It was just so completely unnecessary. You just know a lot of stuff as an important government official with lots of bureaucratic lists and such. For instance, the name of this young man is... Damn. Why do you always put yourself into corners like this? All you're trying to do is make a new friend, and you somehow manage to bullshit your way through the most absolute challenging version of this conversation possible. Oh, it could be worse. I actually went to go check out my channel. I know I'm talking a lot, so I forgot I haven't made a channel trailer yet because that requires video editing and time, and so right now my channel trailer is just fucking Ardana. It could be so much worse. You could be locked in a torture basement. Okay, you can do this. This young man's name is... Oh, it really could be anything. He might as well have been given a random-ass name this very day, shortly before you arrive, for all you know. You'll just have to go with your gut and feel it out. A new friendship is on the line. His name is... Wait, no. It's making a bad face. You're on the wrong track. Oh, he's perking up. This is good. No. Bad face again. It's not Jimmy or Jillian? That's not even a name. Anyway. Yes, he likes that. Jambrermi. Shit, he looks disgusted. What? Jambrermi? You can really look like a fucking idiot sometimes. Right? That's my cat. I love him. Jonderson. Wait, he looked pleased for a minute, and it looked like he just sucked on the lemon. Jesus Christ, you're bad at this. You were close there, Jonderbilt. Yikes. No. Oh, you got it. It's just John. Of course, you don't know what you were even thinking. Yes, you do. Those were all just goofs. You explained to John, mailmen love goofs. His name is John, you say confidently, as if you had it in the bag all along. Not your non-existent mail bag, which you told him to drop in the sewer. Your real bag, where all the good shit is. That's just an incredible ability to guess someone's name in 5 or 6 tries. That's right. Wow, I guess it's true then. Mailmen really do know practically everything. You smile. Finally, feel like this friendship may be starting to click. It's rocking there for a while, as you had spin an intricate, nearly flawless web of lies to smooth over the fact that you destroyed his cherished personal property. You're pretty sure you're in the clear now, and you'll never have to justify yourself to him again. Well, as nice as it was to meet you, Mr. Mailman, to be honest, this kind of sucks. I've been waiting for a really cool game to arrive in the mail, but it's been a few days already. And now I'm starting to think it got lost in the mail. Might just never come now, and I'm kind of bummed about it. I had some hope it would show up on my birthday as, like, a present from nobody, really. Just a present out of thin air, I guess. Like it was gonna be destiny or something. Oh well. Guess magic really is as fake as all the scientists say it is. You nod along very wisely. Oh yes, you say. You kiss that game goodbye. Definitely got lost in the mail, and it's never ever going to be delivered. The Postmaster General just told you a few seconds ago. through your wireless earpiece, which is hooked up to the US parcel mainframe. You tell John he is right to disbelieve in magic. It's fake as shit. It's time for him to get used to the idea that he'll probably never play this game, whatever it was. It's probably stupid anyway. Most games are. It's Hades. John's gonna play Hades. She's trying to get used to whatever kind of life he was gonna live from now on, in the absence of this dumb video game. Yeah, you're right. I think I got too worked up about it. Probably does suck, actually. I think GamePro only gave it like 2 hats out of 5. 2 out of hats out of 5 hats? Might have been even less than that, actually. What a piece of shit it probably was. You know, I think I have to thank you, Mr. Mailman. Really opened my eyes today. Actually, I have, fun fact, I have those homestuck hardcovers right here with me. And I am suddenly realizing that it is not in Acts 1 or 2, but probably somewhere in Act 3. So let's flip the pages. Just kidding, this is Jade. Oh, there's Dave. Oh, fuck. I will say, I haven't sat down and read them yet. But just glancing over, there's so much just fun stuff. Just looking back on the early comic. Not as much Bro. I'm not a fan of Bro. Yeah. 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 Don't mind me. Just kidding. I'll update you later in the edit. Look on screen somewhere around now. Maybe a couple seconds ago. For when the GamePro review was fact-checked. I'm gonna forget I ever heard of that dumb game and just try to enjoy my life. Talk to my friends, hang out in my room, and I don't know. Come to think of it, maybe I was looking forward to playing that game with my friends so much because I'm lonely? I'm almost a little embarrassed to admit I don't actually have any real-life friends. Oh, this is it. This is your in. This nice boy seems to be jonesing for some friendship just as much as you are, and you laid all the groundwork for becoming his best bro so expertly. So you just slide right into his life with just a few more sympathetic remarks. You actually have a lot of experience with this by now. You've made so many friends in so many strange places and with such mixed results, or you think you did? Actually, you can't conjure up any of their names or faces right now. This was the other part my heart broke. I already cried once today, I'm gonna cry again. Probably isn't important. Actually, let's never speak of that again. What matters most is you're here now, making a sweet new pal named John. Because you mentioned that this is the end of your mail route and you don't have much else going on in your life, maybe you and he can hang out for a while? If he doesn't mind, that is. You want to hang out with me. Like, just a mailman and a 13-year-old boy, just... Excuse me. Being buddies? You shrug a little, as if you don't care much. Do you really, really care? Normally I would say that sounds a little strange, and maybe slightly inappropriate, but what do I know? If you were a normal-looking mailman, that would probably be a shitty idea, and I'd get in trouble with my dad, or the authorities or something. And probably so would you. But you seem different. Like maybe you aren't even a person? Which is kind of a weird, harmless looking guy? Like an alien, but not really? You don't really know what to say to any of this. Oh man, I'm just being so fucking rude. I'm sorry. Yeah, of course we can hang out. But maybe we should, keep this sort of a secret from my dad. I don't know if you'd even approve me bringing a stranger into the house, even if you're very nice and sincerely concerned about my mail problems. Sounds fine with you. Now that you think about it, you still aren't sure his dad didn't see you dumping all their mail into the sewer. He probably didn't. Otherwise, he would have had some words with you, surely. But still, it's a risk you shouldn't be taking under these delicate circumstances. There's a friendship on the line. Okay, I'm glad you agree. Sounds like we have a sneaky mission ahead of us. Actually, it sounds like it could be fun. Oh, yeah, it does sound fun. Except maybe slightly triggering, since you've done a lot of dangerous, high-stakes sneaking in the past that you can't quite remember. But still fun. Mostly fun. You can't wait. Yeah. Claude, you'll if you're out there. So, how should we do this? We could either sneak upstairs to my bedroom while avoiding my dad, or just hang out there and just hang out up there for a while. Or if that sounds too risky, we could just stay outside. Got some sweet playground equipment in the backyard. A little spacing. Okay. It's time for me to talk about my fanfic. Career my fanfic. I promise it's good. I'll leave some info about it in a pinned comment, so I don't have to bore you with all the details, but I love that little detail about how she speaks. The little spacing in compound words is so funny. I love it. What will it be? Let's... Playground equipment, you say? Actually, you tell Johnny thinks some fresh air out here will do you some good. Also, that playground equipment he mentions really sweetens the pot. You hope he doesn't mind. After all, as a mailman, you were meant to be outdoors. Took a mailman's oath and everything. But yeah, John will probably believe that. Sure, no problem. I totally understand. It gets really stuffy in there, especially with all that baking my dad does. But you get out in my yard. Feels like it's been ages since I took a spin on the old pogo ride. Pogo ride, he says. Well, that just seals the deal. You bow flamboyantly and gesture for him to lead the way. But you quickly regret doing that because it was a little much. Well, here it is, my backyard in all its glory. I hardly ever come out here anymore, honestly. Until Trust Sphinx said, bring back some good memories. And there's the pogo ride. You better hop on before I beat you to it. Just kidding, that thing is a death trap. You should really go nowhere near that thing, unless you like dying. Oblivious to the humor stage of your remark, you shake your head solemnly. Oh no, you say. You're pretty sure dying sucks and you never want to do it again. Huh? That's a weird thing to say. Are you saying you've died before? Or is this some sort of weird mailman joke? I right-clicked on accident. Yeah, you mailmen like to joke around a lot, sometimes very darkly. It's very stressful delivering the mail sometimes, and sometimes you just need to blow off some steam by making light of your mortality, and... It doesn't seem like this is going over well. To be fair, it is one of your worst explanations so far, and that's really saying something. You start to falter and lose composure. You don't seem to have it in you to follow through with the lie. You stop talking and hang your head. Hey, what's wrong? You decide to tell him the truth. Yes, you've been dead before. Possibly a bunch of times? You're not sure. Actually, you can't remember any of the circumstances surrounding your deaths, and you aren't even sure who you are. Frankly, you're a little confused by your own existence sometimes. Oh no. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a little hard to believe. But I'll listen to what you have to say anyway, because that's what friends are for. How did that happen? Oh, well... You cast your mind back as hard as you can. You really give it a good, hard think. You remember a room and at a computer screen and just this really intense feeling of frustration. A computer screen? I get very frustrated at my voice is dying. Give me a second. Anyway, I get being very frustrated at your computer screen. I do that every day. Yeah, he gets it. It's written all over his face. This is a boy who feels your pain. He's following you perfectly. I'm not really following. Then you explain how you ended up in the afterlife. Afterlife? You're pretty sure it was the afterlife? Maybe heaven? It was a little too freaky for heaven. But you were alone, and you found a mysterious artifact on the ground. You found a mysterious artifact in hell? Yes, it was white and flat and lying on the ground as if it was just waiting for you. Or waiting for someone else, maybe? But you found it first on accident? I find it hard to believe you were destined for any cursed treasure such as this. Perhaps the artifact belonged to Lucifer himself. Lucifer? Wow. Oh, you didn't realize you said the Lucifer thing out loud. Maybe you should consider reeling this in a bit. You're getting to wonder if you're coming off as a little unhinged here. Except John is clearly transfixed by your story and looking a little concerned. Guess there's no going back now. You committed yourself to the truth, as insane as it sounds. So you saw something weird. It looked like a little house? The obvious thing to do is stick your hand inside the house. That's what you did. Then you felt funny and teleported out of hell. That's how you ended up here, on Earth. Where you then became a mailman and decided to have a long and rewarding career of delivering the mail. And then you met John, and you're basically best friends. The end. This all sounds pretty fucked up. Yes, it does, doesn't it? You're right back to feeling like a crazy person again. He probably doesn't believe you. It seems like you're going to have to take this even further, or risk ruining the foundation of trust this blossoming friendship is built on. You mentioned that you're pretty sure the devil's treasure gave you some magic powers. Magic powers? Like what? You're not sure. You can sort of teleport now. Also, you're pretty sure you can time travel? You haven't tested it out much, you admit. Teleportation and time travel, huh? That's a lot. You can prove it, you say desperately. Suddenly, you feel like this friendship is hanging by a thread, and you'll do anything to preserve it. It's time to bring out the big guns. Revelation to this boy that, contrary to all known scientific wisdom, magic is far from fake. It is real as shit. For instance, you remind him that you were both almost went to his bedroom, but decided not to, because the trek across the house was too risky. But what if you could just teleport there? Sounds like a handy trick. I'm still guessing this is all bullshit, though. Like a prank? That's okay, though. I love pranks. Oh, but it's no prank. At least you think. You've never actually tested this power at all. God, you hope you don't make a fool of yourself. Everything is writing on this. Look at them. Boop. Hey, what are you? Here goes nothing. Zap. Pinch his cheeks. Oh, it worked. Unbelievable. Do you know what this means, Mr. Mailman? You shake your head. It means magic is fucking real. So cute. You remember being 13 and just being excited for stuff in general. I'm not gonna cry on camera, I promise. You shrug. I guess it is. You won't admit it, but all you really care about right now is the fact that you saved the friendship. It should all be smooth sailing from here. Well, it's a pretty good thing I met you, because if you didn't show up, I'm pretty sure that nothing anywhere close to being this incredible would have ever happened to me. You consider that remark for a moment and decide you absolutely agree. You're definitely the best and most exciting thing that will ever happen to this kid. You also something about time travel? Can we try that too? Or would that be too disruptive to the space-time continuum? Yeah, I'm eating out of the palm of your hand now. No need to slow this train down. Continuum, schmumtinuum. Whatever your new friend wants, he gets. Oh, I know. Why don't we go back in time by about a week? We can stay right here. That way we won't risk messing up anything important. Sure, that makes sense. Get ready to use your new hell power and concentrate as hard as you can on the idea of 1 week ago. That's probably how it works. Whee! Not much changed. Except wait, the cakes are gone. That must be just my birthday yet, which means it worked. This is 1 week ago. Wow. There are 2 of them. Oh, for fuck's sake. I forgot. Of course there was going to be a past me in the room a week ago. God, I'm such an idiot. This is going to fuck things up, isn't it? What the hell is going on here? Whatever it is seems really stupid. You're right, John. It is stupid. Sorry, I wasn't using my head. Don't worry, we'll get out of your hair. Hey, quick, let's set me out in the yard so we fuck up the space-time as little as possible. Whew. Well, that was dumb. Maybe let's try to avoid using your time travel powers from now on. I got really sad about Dave for a second. It really lead to a lot of messy bullshit. You will wholeheartedly agree. All you really want to do is make friends, not clown around through space-time. Meanwhile, I guess we're still 1 week in the past, but now just standing in my yard doing nothing? This seems pointless. We should probably head back to the present. You nod. It was an interesting experiment, and it brought you a lot of credibility, but it's time to... Oh, wait a minute. Something is wrong. There's a slight buzzing in the air. You can feel it. What's the matter? You tell him... You think someone is coming? Quick, you have to hide. What? Oh, okay. You and John dash into a neighbor's yard and hide behind the fence. You peek into the backyard to see what's happening. Aww. Suddenly, you see it. That energy we were feeling was a whole group of teenagers randomly teleporting into John's backyard? What the fuck? You examine them more closely. They're all dressed in ridiculous, colorful outfits. Is the circus in town? There did seem to be a lot of clowns in John's house. Maybe this house is some kind of globally recognized headquarters for traveling clowns? I opened the menu again. They're not really clowns, just teens, wearing strange pajama-looking clothes. 8 of them, to be precise. On closer inspection, one of them seems familiar. The guy in blue pajamas. You think it's your new friend John? But he seems older, definitely not a 13-year-old kid like your buddy here. None of them are. They all appear to settle in for a while to talk amongst themselves. The guy in the yellow Speedo gets down to business on the pogo ride, totally oblivious to its dangers. There seems to be a serious atmosphere hanging over this group of teens. Important discussions are happening. It's completely baffling to you, and by the look on your buddy's face, to John as well. Suddenly, an uneasy feeling settles over you, like you're witnessing something that was never meant to be seen by anyone. Perhaps a rendezvous point established by this group of teens for exactly that reason, that no one would think to be watching this quiet suburban backyard right now. Should you stay and listen? Or go home? You're not sure what to do. You can't shake the feeling that something highly inappropriate is happening here just by watching. Like you're beholding a moment so divorced from an authoritative chain of events that to even witness this moment is not only narratively compromising, but extremely cursed. Hey, is that guy in the blue pajamas me? You pat John in the back. You can only imagine what's going through his head right now. He has seen a time travel duplicate of himself in, well, minutes. Man, I look so much older. What am I even wearing? And how are all these people... Oh, wait. I know some of them. That's Rose and Dave and Jade with the dog ears. I don't know the others, though. Wait, I know what's going on. They must be from the future. That's the only explanation, especially since we just did some time travel ourselves, thus proving magic to be real. Did you have something to do with this, Mr. Mailman? Shake your head. You're just as surprised by this nonsense as he is. It seems one or more people from this group have somehow obtained similar abilities but offered by the hell treasure you touched. Guess they are all from a few years in the future, when we're all a bunch of older, cooler teenagers. Maybe we all go to college or something? Go to college together or something? Maybe that's where we make these 4 new friends. There's something familiar about all of them, but I can't put my finger on it. But why do we look so ridiculous? Did I join a troupe of traveling street performers, thus following in the footsteps of my father? And somehow managed to rope everyone into the act, including Dave and Rose, who almost certainly would think the idea was really stupid, even though it's clearly great and cool, while somehow also involving time travel. I don't know. I'm so confused. What are they even doing here? Did this really happen just outside my house 1 week ago without me knowing about it at all? What else have I been missing? How much more is there to know about the future adventures of me and my friends, which has been taking place in secret like this? I wonder if there's a lot more to my life than I ever should have imagined. Actually, I should probably be thanking you. If you hadn't told me my game got lost in the mail, I might have gotten way too hung up on it. That might have totally altered the trajectory of my life. Then I wouldn't get to go on whatever sweet adventures happen in the future that will lead me to wear a bunch of silly pajamas and eventually speak with great authority in front of a group of very cool teens. The straw will get in my mouth. Yeah. You bow your head contemplatively, as if to say, "You're welcome. Welcome for your entire life and every cool thing that ever happens to you from now on." After some time passes, the group of teens seem to finish up whatever business they had in this yard and disappear into thin air. I guess that's the end of whatever that was. Since there isn't much point in staying here a week in the past, you decide to return John to the present moment. Well, that was interesting. We were a little too far away to hear what they were saying. I think I kept overhearing the word English. I wonder if some of those teens spoke a foreign language. Was I teaching them English? Sure is some shitty speculation. It makes no sense at all. I guess the only thing to do is wait until I become that John, and then find out for myself. Sounds exciting, but also a little overwhelming. Damn, I'm gonna need to think about this. You watch as John spaces out for a solid minute, thinking about his absurd future. You glance toward that swing set, wondering if the fun times John had planned for you are going to continue to recede further into the distance as he comes to grips with his mysterious destiny. You cough a little to snap it out of his stupor. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Mailman. I know I said we would do something fun, but now I think I'm kind of in an existential mood. I should take a walk and think about what just happened today. I feel weird. It's nothing personal. I just need some space. Well, see you. Vague existential crisis. He's got his shorts on, he's got his long sleeve on. It's the middle of April. Get your outfit together, boy. Look at them. Look at the reader. Look how small they are. Look at that pogo ride. It's gonna fucking kill somebody. Excuse me. Now I'm having existential thoughts about a fanfic I like. I'll link that one too. Just check the pinned comment. There'll be a bunch of links in there. Let's go back and let's go inside. When you enter the house, an overwhelming odor of freshly baked cakes hits you like a punch in the face. Wow, there is also a lot of clown bullshit in this living room. Clown statues, and you don't have time to take it all in because your buddy John is grabbing your hand and rushing you upstairs before his baking maniac of a father can emerge from the kitchen and catch you in the act. He slams the bedroom door behind you and breathes a sigh in relief. Ew. It's hard to catch a moment of peace around here, but with all this adoring, fatherly doting and round-the-clock cake production, I just feel like I'm suffocating around here. And it's not just because the thick aroma of Betty Crocker products makes you feel like I'm being gassed in a bakery. You're not sure what to say. You tentatively lift your arm as if you're about to place it on his shoulder, but you hesitate. Is this an abusive domestic situation? You don't know if you have enough information to make that judgment yet, but you are concerned. Just joking around. I mean, this baking shit is all a bit much. The cloud obsession too, but I love my dad. He's great. Sorry, I didn't mean to give the wrong impression. That's a relief, you say. Not that you were ready to jump in and be whatever kind of supportive friend this boy needs. Suddenly, you notice a bunch of movie posters on the wall. Oh, wow, these are all really bad? I thought I was gonna cough, and then I yawned. It's almost 4 a.m. How you doing? You would dare say such a thing to your new friend now. You immediately began lavishing praise on all of them. Oh, especially that one, which appears to be Mac and me? Oh, for fuck's sakes. When it rains, it pours, you guess. Nevertheless, you insist it is one of humanity's peak cinematic achievements. Mac and me? You seriously like it? Personally, I think it's a piece of shit. I just have it up there because, well, I don't even know why. Not even I can defend that film. To each his own, I guess. I'm happy to hear you like all the other movies, though. They're incredible. You have good taste. Except for liking Mac and Me, though. It's complete garbage. Okay, you can admit you got a little overzealous there. Maybe dial it down a notch. You really don't have to try so hard. Look at that fucking Spur poster. It's hung at an angle. What a nerd. Damn it, I was trying to hold my silence for the awkward silence and then I yawned again. There is a moment of awkward silence. You hadn't really thought this far ahead, and apparently neither has John. There must be something you can both do to advance this friendship. He's starting to look self-conscious now. Poor friendless kid really doesn't know how to entertain anyone in his home, does he? You can see now that your friendship is needed now more than ever. You have to step up. So, what do you typically like to, Suddenly, something gets John's attention. It's coming from his computer. Oh, hey, can you hang on a second? My buddy Dave is pestering me. John settles behind his desk. Oh no, I have to come up with a voice for Dave. Fuck, this feels almost an hour long. Fuck. I gotta focus. Channel the cool guy. Can I do an accent? Can I do a southern accent? Howdy. Dude, what are you doing? That's not right. No, give me a second. I made a mistake by going on the internet. Yo, dude, what are you doing? Dave, you'll never guess what I'm doing right now. Are you opening the birthday present I got you? No. Sorry, Dave. I think your present got lost in the mail. Unfortunately, I think it might be gone forever. John, what the fuck? Maybe you can just send me another one, whatever it was? Dude, no. The thing I got you was fucking priceless and irreplaceable. If it's lost in the mail, there's literally zero chance you will ever see another one like it ever again in any shape or form. Wow. That sucks. Oh, well, whatever. To be honest, it's probably the fate it deserves. What was it? Never mind, just some ironic trash from your best and coolest bro in the world, just forget it. If I tell you, it'd probably just be sad it's gone, so if this is a secret I'll take with me to my fucking grave, do you understand, Egbert? Yeah, that's fair. So what are you up to? You playing the dumb game with Rose yet? What? Oh, no. That got lost in the mail too. It's also gone forever. Holy fucking shit, John. I leave you alone for 2 seconds, everything goes to hell. You talk so much. This is why I can't stop pestering you for even a second. You just lose complete control of your life the moment I turn my back. How do you even know you got lost in the mail? Like, how can they be fully verified in any way? You haven't been waiting for it that long. Because the mailman told me so. I can't stop smiling. I love their friendship so much. They're just best friends. And that makes me happy. Read my fic. It's some very good banter. What? Okay, I know they say this almost every day, but that is actually the dumbest thing I ever fucking heard. It's true, he was quite sure about it. First of all, John, mailmen don't know shit. They're just guys who walk around handing out letters and stuff. They have zero knowledge of the greater workings of the mail, let alone the specific fate of any given package. It's just a tracking number or some shit. Even then, the mailman isn't really the guy who deals with that. The only way a mailman would know for sure if some mail got lost is if he was the one who lost it. Like, deliberately fucking destroyed it. In the game, my sweet present going missing, something smells goddamn fishy here. John, are you sure the mailman didn't just steal it all your shit? Of course I am. I don't know, man. He wasn't even holding anything when I talked to him, not even a mailbag. I'm making this video longer just by laughing so much. Fuck. My alarm bells are going fucking haywire here. It sounds like this incompetent dipshit just lost all your mail and tried to cover his ass. No! It's true. Dave is right. Are you sure? He didn't fuck it up somehow, like get mailman stink on it and in a fit of shame and panic, like buried it or dunked it in a smelly hole? Dave, this is insane. You're being so paranoid. Besides, aside from birthday present, why do you even care? You think the game is stupid and you don't even want to play. Yeah, well, I'm my ass off to some cool and aloof. Of course I want to play this game. It's this whole rad thing we're all gonna do as friends and no one's around. You're right. That is a shame. I'm sorry. I don't know, there's just some feeling I had that we need to play this thing for destiny reasons or some shit. Sorry to blow my cooler, start sounding like Jade or whatever, but I'm kind of pissed off now, especially because I know you won't get your sick bunny. Bunny? Forget I said that. Well, okay. Anyway, all like aggravating bullshit aside, what were you gonna say? Oh, right, I made a new friend! What? A friend? Bullshit. No, it's true. John, this is so unlike you. You don't have fucking friends. None of us do. We're a bunch of total losers. Me too. Did I actually open up 2 Pesterquests? No, I did that before. Excuse me. I know that, but today's a different story. I think I might be branching out a little socially, like turning a corner and becoming a valid and legitimate person, well on his way into adulthood. Ugh. Come on, Dave. Why can't you just be happy for me? Fine. So you're hanging out with this person right now? Yes, he's in my room, and rummaging through my stuff? He's quite the character. Who is this guy? Please tell me he's not cooler than me. Couldn't handle that. He's not cooler than you. Nobody is, Dave. Okay, thank God. So tell me about him. Well, you know the mailman I was talking about earlier? Yeah. Well, you see, it's the mailman. Jesus fucking Christ. What, John? I love you. I can't stand. I love these kids. What's the big deal? Do I even need to explain why a 13-year-old kid shouldn't become buddies with a fucking mailman and hang out with him in his room? Does your dad know about this? Well, no, but I'm trying to avoid him. He's one of his baking frenzies. You do realize that this is the same guy who likely stole your game and my beautiful present, right? Probably sold them in the black market, or worse, he did something fucked up, like flush them down the toilet. He didn't do that, Dave. It would make no sense to do that. You're being crazy. Okay, dude, but you're the one chilling with a random postal worker in your bedroom on your B-day. I'm just looking out for you. What sort of sick fuck would even want to come in your house? How old is this fucking guy anyway? I don't know. He seems to be sort of ageless? What? Dave, that's the thing. He's barely even a person. He's just a friend. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Listen, I don't expect you to understand. He's just a fun, harmless person who appears to have no particularly defining qualities whatsoever. What's so crazy about that? Nothing, I guess. I don't even know anymore. Fine. Enjoy your new buddy. It is your B-day after all. You get to call the shots. So what's on next on the agenda? What's he even doing now? Well, it seems he got a little bored while I've been talking to you, and he has spread most of my belongings on my bedroom floor to examine everything. And now he's just messing with stuff, like my magic stuff. It's pretty cute. I like this guy. John, I'm gonna write something by you that I hope... I hope I don't blow your mind or anything, but what if this guy isn't even a mailman? What? Dave, no, I refuse to accept this. Okay then, genius. Tell me this. What is he wearing? He said he has no defining qualities. Well, clothes are defining qualities. So what are they? Okay, he isn't wearing anything but a sweatshirt. I didn't want to mention that because I knew how it would sound. I see. So, no mail uniform, no mailbag, no like fucking mailman hat, just no pants. Yes. But that's not weird or anything. I told you, he's like a pet? Shit, that's probably condescending. You know what I mean. Part generic person-y type guy, and part like just a fun, friendly sort of humanoid creature? I'm not really explaining this well. The point is, he said he's a mailman, and I believe him, and he's my new friend. End of story. Okay, he's a fucking mailman. I don't even care if you think he's fine, then okay, whatever. So, like, cool. Guess we have a new friend. Do I get to meet the mailman sometime, or what? That's a good question. I hope so. I wouldn't be surprised if he found his way over to you. I can't put my finger on it, but something tells me he is a well-traveled fellow. You really think he's gonna travel his ass 2,000 miles over here to come visit me? You never know. Mailmen do get around after all. Shit, that checks out, actually. Okay, I'm getting kind of excited now. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. I should probably get going. He's really going at it over there and with all my bedroom crap. I don't want to be a rude host. Alright, I'm gonna leave you boys to it. Happy birthday, dude. Thanks, Dave. Dave. Giving the thumbs up. Doesn't believe a goddamn word that came out of our mouth. So yeah. It's 4 a.m. Sorry I couldn't stretch just to 4:13 a.m., but I do have to go to bed at some point today. Lads, there's a lot of Pester log reading at the end there. Hopefully I wasn't talking too fast. I don't know how to do a Texan accent. I tried my best. I tried to lean into like parts of it, but I also didn't want to be like a jerk, you know? John's is a little bit more natural because he lives in Washington, and I live also in the West. Have I mentioned what state I live in? Probably, but I'm not going to do it now because I'm thinking about it. So yeah, that was John's route. All of those endings. We're back to miscellaneous timed episodes. Sorry this one's an hour long. That's all I have to say about it. Yeah. So next up is Rose, whom I love. She's adorable. And we'll be sad about Rose next time. Check the pinned comment. There's going to be a couple links in there. Just, this is the first episode. I'm going to promo my fic. I have a fic, and there's another fic I've been thinking about that I'm also going to promote, because why not? Hope you have a great day, night, evening, whatever time it may happen to be for you. Can't wait to see you next time. And yeah, my cat says hello. So, I guess he says goodbye. So, bye. Hi. So this is really random and out of the blue, and but the end screen of that route reminded me of this image I made a while back, because I am taking computer science classes, and Homestuck has a lot of computer science stuff in it. And I read the word hash map while looking for a solution to a project, and this image came to mind. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do, and goodbye again.